Okay, that's what the kids see at Indy. Al Unser leading the race as the green flag comes out again. Then Bobby Rahal in second place, car number 4. Rick Mears, Howdy Holmes at number 30, now in 4th place. Mike Mosley is 5th. There's car number 7, Al Unser, the yellow car. Just in front of him, we'll get a look at it, is Mario Andretti in car number 3, who's in 8th place in the race. There's Andretti in front, but he's almost a lap down. Al Unser number 7, and behind him the red car, Rahal. A good battle for the lead now.
Yep, Mario is in a car called a Lola. Jim, this is a car co-sponsored by, or co-owned by Paul Newman. And the car so far has not really been very good this month, frankly. It just isn't as good yet as the Marches and the Penske's. Yeah. Oh, geez. Mario, however, has lost absolutely nothing of his aggressive self.
And look at this now. Rahal going quickly past Al Unser, taking the lead.
Well, you see what happened when Al Unser got shut off by Mario. He lost momentum for that split second. Rahal was ready, and he did it.
Okay. Sam Posey talked to Bobby Rahal a little bit earlier.
When you were racing in Formula Atlantic, a couple of your major opponents were K.K. Rosberg, Gilles Villeneuve. Villeneuve, of course, is dead now, but Rosberg is world champion. Do you have a sense of being part of a new wave of drivers, of a new generation that is starting to dominate things all over the racing map?
Well, I think that, yes, I do. I think these are very exciting times for motor racing, particularly IndyCar racing, because, you know, if you look at the top drivers, the Andrettis, the John Cox, the Rutherfords, they've been around for, 18 years now at Indianapolis. And, they were the young up-and-coming fellows in 64, 65. Now, 18 years later, the generation is changing. I'm not so sure that there are as many that were as good as they were in their day, but racing has changed also. Sponsorship is far more critical now than it was then. And then those days you had the tire wars, and really they were producing stars, the tire companies at the time. Those days are long gone. And I think it's made it more difficult. There are a lot of talented drivers out there, but that because of their inability to get the sponsorship or what have you, have either retired or gone on to other things or just gotten so frustrated by it that they couldn't continue or what have you. But no, I definitely think the guard is changing, and how long that's going to take, I don't know. But I think it's on its way.
Bobby Rahal of Dublin, Ohio, leading the Indianapolis 500. He's a graduate of Denison College in Granville, Ohio. Al Unser second, as you see. Sneva third. Tom Sneva is moving up smartly again in this competition. Into third and setting his sights again on Al Unser. There is Sneva right behind Unser now. Moving up right behind him.
He's just passing Al Unser Jr., who's in. There's Al Sr. Al Jr. is running 4th in this picture.
In the picture, but not in the race.
Correct.
Al in second place. Sneva behind him now. Closing in.
It's an incredibly beautiful day, by the way, Jim, for racing. I mean, these are ideal conditions.
Rahal with a 3-second lead, and there's his wife. You saw for just a moment there.
Yep.
Here comes Sneva, closer and closer.
They're all still behind Andretti, who's been very, very tenacious. Sneva has been great all day. He's worked his way up gradually. As I say, it's perfect conditions for racing. Not too windy, and it's quite cool. That's good for the engines.
Sneva very, very close now, setting up for a pass. Making his move down low, and he's got him. Tom Sneva has taken second place from Al Unser. Bobby Rahal still the leader. Then Mears and Howdy Holmes. Now to Race Central and Jackie Stewart.
Thank you, Jim. 60 laps have been completed now of the 200 laps in this 500-mile race. The race order at this stage is as follows. Bobby Rahal leading, Tom Sneva, Al Unser. Jeff Brabham's come from 26th starting position right up to 4th. Great effort by him. Rick Mears has dropped from the front row back into 5th position. Mario Andretti's down a lap in 8th position. Al Unser Jr., of course, is in 9th position, 1 lap down also. Danny Ongais not doing quite as well as we would normally expect back in 11th. Derek Daly from Dublin in Southern Islands in 15th position. famous name, Tony Bettenhausen, 16th. And Gordon Johncock, the defending champion, he's 1 lap down also. He's in 18th position. Kevin Colgan, the man who had so much trouble at the beginning of last year's race, he's 2 laps down in 20th position. In 21st, Joseli Garza from Mexico City. Dennis Firestone's back in 25th spot. And Steve Krisloff, 8 laps in arrears, is 26th. Now, cars out of the race so far. We identified Philip is out. George Snyder with ignition trouble, by the way. Gear linkage trouble for A.J. Foyt. Other cars out. Bedard accident we saw. Roger Mears' accident. Don Whittington with electrical trouble after 44 laps. And Theo Fabi, the young rookie who was in pole position, 27 years of age, all the way from Italy, with obviously a great following from the Italian fraternity here in the United States of America. Now, there were 33 cars started this race, and you can see the gaps there. 7 cars are out. We'll be back at the Indianapolis 500.
30-year-old Bobby Rahal of Ohio still leading the Indy 500. And Sneva, Al Unser, Jeff Brabham has moved up into 4th place. Just a remarkable performance, as Jackie Stewart indicated, I believe, moving up from 26th starting position to 4th. He is the son of the former world champion, Jack Brabham of Australia. But Rahal up in front is the leader. Tom Sneva, however, beginning to close in on him, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sneva in hot pursuit. Well, here, of course, a case of very differing amounts of experience. Rahal still very new to the place. Sneva, a real veteran here, man, as you pointed out, has finished second 3 separate times at Indianapolis.
And has sat on the pole 3 times.
Yeah.
Rahal still the leader, however. Going to go down to Jim Lampley for a moment now. He has Roger Mears with us. Okay, Jim.
Roger Mears now in his garage. First of all, it's nice to see that you're okay. What happened?
Well, we're not sure. I'm not sure if I just let it get away going in, or whether I lost the right rear. I don't think I did, because it felt like a blister to right rear. Or right rear went flat, because I went in and it was after the critical part of the turn, and then it jumped sideways on me. Caught it once, and then it went again.
You were running really well up to that point.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, the machinist union car was just working great. It's the best handling car I've ever driven, and I was just really enjoying myself, because it was a comfortable, what I was running was a very comfortable speed, and I could tell I could keep with the leaders in sight, and I was looking forward to running all day. I'm just really heartbroken that we didn't.
Thanks, Roger.
Roger Mears, the elder brother of Rick Mears. There is the leader again. And look at Sneva closing in on him. What a battle. Here comes Tom again.
Sneva is incredibly fast in those short shoots, Jim. And he just slingshotted out of there, and it's a lead change for sure. Look at that.
No question, Tom Sneva taking the lead again at Indianapolis. Rahal still a very close second. Jeff Brabham still moving up into 3rd place. Al Unser and Rick Mears. Brabham with one of the great performances of this race. Mears in the red, white, and blue car.
That's Unser. That's Unser in the yellow car, and Brabham in the red, white, and blue car. There, Jim, and it's Unser passing Brabham. Well, it's easy to get confused at this stage. Okay, there are several battles going on through the race, and with the 2 Penske cars being painted identical yellow, it's been confusing all month here. Plus, the 2 Whittington cars are yellow as well.
Now, Jeff Brabham coming into the pits after just having taken over 3rd place in the race.
Brabham is fast into the pits. It shows the roughness there, that pit lane, as he decelerates.
Jeff Brabham, 31 years old. He's raced here twice before. 1981, he finished 5th in his debut. 1982, he was 28th. He had engine problems.
And he only just took this car over last week when John Paul Jr., who was to have driven the car originally, had a crash and was injured. Brabham was brought in at the last minute. Here's Sneva. Oh, look!
Oh, my goodness.
My gosh! There's Garza's car that's being pushed away. That's incredible. I thought Sneva would have gone comfortably on the inside of that car. That was close. That was really close.
Close to an accident in the pit.
Do you see the wing adjustment? Just on the left there, Jim,
they made a wing.
Yeah. These March cars are very sensitive to front wing adjustment. So even the slightest turn could be a big thing for it.